Hey friends, welcome back to Ontario Gardening. I decided to brave the ice out here, and you'll see what I mean when I go. This is all ice. Everything is ice. I have a nice pathway here with some dog-friendly salt simply to get to the grass, but everything here is frozen. And I mean frozen, frozen. And I really just wanted to show you the importance of covering anything that is dear to you when it comes to perennials, specifically like tender rooted things, maybe in containers. When you're doing hostas and stuff, they're in the ground, they're bred for this kind of thing, but there's certain things like herbs, for example, that when not protected, they might not come back because this isn't a container. Its roots are very, very vulnerable and exposed as opposed to something that's hanging out in the ground. And I'm going to show you the difference. I don't know if you can see, the grass is literally frozen here. If you're in Southern Ontario or anywhere around here, you know what's up. Okay, here's another example. My apple trees that are in containers. They are frozen. They are not even supposed to be here anymore, so I didn't prep them for winter. The trunk is heavily exposed. The roots that are normally mulched now are completely, these are the roots right there. They've now been frozen solid. This is gonna have a hard time coming back in the spring, if it does. I'm not saying it's not 100% going to not. All I'm just saying is we've made the life of this apple tree very difficult by not doing those winter preps. This was some kale that was kind of everything is just frozen. What happens when you leave garden clips? There's not even any, it's not even coming off. Even the straw that is protecting the garlic is frozen solid. And that's fine, because if I was to lift this underneath, and this is why we put the straw down to protect the ground itself, because its counterpart is frozen solid. But if I come underneath here, which I actually can't even do because I'm going to hurt myself. So let me take you over to what's properly done. So these are in a semi-container. They're in one of those metal raised gardening beds. This is all of my fruit. They are container varieties, so they are bred to be in containers. And because of that, they needed extra protection. They're in a raised bed, so even if you had something that wasn't necessarily container friendly and you put it in a raised bed, taking the extra time in situations like this really is going to help it, because look at the outside of these tarps. They are absolutely frozen solid. So what I've done is I've just created that barrier that's protecting it. Now underneath, I then have a piece of burlap. This is insane to try and show you guys. And underneath that burlap is my straw that is not frozen. That means it's doing its job. Basically, when it is minus 15 out here, and that was just during the daytime, I think it went down to minus 20 last night, I basically just kind of helped guarantee that those plants are going to come back next year, and they're going to come back to the best of their ability. Because when I put my finger on the soil, I can actually still move the soil. Whereas over here, I'm not moving this soil. So I've taken a plant that still definitely needs that cold dormancy over the winter, and I have allowed the roots to still get the cold because it's still freezing out, but not actually be frozen and destroyed. And all that means is that there's going to be no root damage. Are you coming inside? There'll be no root damage. The plant will bounce back, no problems in the spring, along with the soil. I'm keeping the integrity of the soil right now intact, and it's just allowed you to have that overall better, stronger plant in the air to come. I did kind of touch on that in my November video when I said like, hey, do this if you can, because something like this, you know, it could pop back, but because it's in a container and it's so exposed like this, it probably won't. I won't be surprised if I'm having to start new herbs in the spring. But anyways, friends, that was dollar store material. Dollar store burlap, dollar store tarps, and a couple rocks on top. And I just saved my beds. That'll be fine too, because that is protecting plants that don't have a root system yet, that haven't already started growing. That's why that's okay. But anything in these containers, like, I'm sorry, Mr. Apple Tree. Anyways, stay safe out there, folks. I love this sound. Stay safe, stay dry, stay warm. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.